So, in Hollywood, they are known for using green screen, CGI, and cables to try and make superhuman feat look believable. But for some people, they got so much talent, they don't need any of that. Isn't that right, Mila?
Exactly.
So, as you may have guessed from that opening clip, I'm not sat in my room as normal. I'm on location for only the third time. They've let me out. And I'm in possibly one of the best playgrounds in the UK, and I'm very lucky to be chatting to arguably one of the best athletes in the UK, Mila.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. So, one of the reasons we've come here is that we're going to be seeing you in action a few times. Now, just to sort of summarise, you were in Ninja Warrior last year, competitor on that. You've recently done the European OCR.
Yeah, the
was
European
that the sprint championships? Yeah.
Yeah, so it was 100 metres, and then September time we'll do the Worlds, and that'll be in Belgium, which I'm very excited for.
Oh, excellent.
How we'll do, I don't know, but most important is I enjoy it.
So, what was the starting point for you? How old were you when you first started?
I'll say I was about 17, 18.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've always been like very naturally fit, and, like into like running, like just playing outside, PE, sports day, that kind of thing. And then when I turned 17, 18, obviously I could get a gym membership, so I started going. I enjoyed it, but I never like had that passion. Like for me, I've always wanted to like be in a club or like some kind of sport. So I started like more like body weighted things, like calisthenics, like muscle ups, like pull ups, and I wasn't terrible. So then I met a few friends that were into it as well. And it just progressed. And then last year, early on, I seen those auditions for Ninja Warrior. And I was like, that is a bit of me, because I've always loved climbing, like hanging off random things.
So let me just get this right. That was your first attempt. That was your first time trying for Ninja Warrior, and you got straight in, yeah?
Yeah, my first time.
Fantastic.
We didn't do very well. I got a bit nervous. But you live and you learn, and we have a few more years to go, so we're good.
Do you know what? I think here's, if anyone's seen on the last series, you were leading that race as well, and it was just a slight little error. I think what's significant, the two who were first and second, Imi and Beth Lodge, at the recent qualifiers back in January for the European things, you finished right between them, didn't you? Because you came second at that, didn't you? Yeah, in July.
No, I shocked myself. I think when it comes to just anything in general, it's all in the head. Like obviously it takes a bit of physical strength, but as long as you get your head in the game and you're focused, you can achieve more. Same with like a marathon. All in the mindset, because you've done the marathon yourself.
I've done Snowdonia twice. And I think you're right. Mindset is everything, because the moment you start to say to yourself you can't do something, you've already lost.
Exactly.
It's over.
Exactly.
But I mean, what sort of training volume are you doing? Do you train like every day, or do you factor in rest days, or twice a day?
So I'll typically train 5 days a week, purely because I enjoy it. I should probably have a few more rest days. Weekend is time to relax, eat as much food as I want. And in the week, I'll be training like Ninja Sport, OCR, and then I'll be in the gym just throwing a few weights around as well. But obviously, I do train very stupid as well. On my TikTok, you'll see random things I'm pulling up, benching, dragging around the gym.
Actually,
so
I
do have that.
I did see recently, I'm sure we can edit a clip in of this, where you were doing pull-ups, and now sometimes people put a weight, I know at my gym they put a weight bar on me and put like either kettlebells on me, but you put the bench on you.
Put the whole bench, It almost blew my back out, but like little things like that, I like challenging myself. I mean, it wasn't really a challenge, but I like just doing stupid little things around the gym. It makes it more interesting, and why not, why not?
Exactly. Do you know, one of the things, and I know it's on your, I'm assuming it might be on your TikTok as well, they've got the mega salmon ladder here. I mean, that thing is that 30 foot tall? That thing? It's about 30 foot, and there's about 24 rungs. So if you've seen on the show with the salmon ladder, and you did the whole thing in one hit, didn't you? I
was very proud of myself.
Okay, so the Europeans that you just done, tell us about what that was. Where was it held, first of all?
So it was in Tartar, the Olympic Village in Hungary. And I'll say it's one of the best weekends of my life ever. There were so many people into the same sport. Like for me, I love what I do, and the people around, they enjoy it as well, and the atmosphere changes massively. Same with you and your rowing. Like you see how it is. So everyone was there together. Team GB. All of us were supporting each other. And
can I check? This was the top. But this is the outfit you were in, wasn't it?
Vest, name on the back, and little booty shorts. But I did the 100 meters. So typically it would be 6 or 7 obstacles, and we had 2 attempts. And it's funny because it was a thunderstorm for both days, so we couldn't skip obstacles. We had to touch every single one, just like the rain procedures. So everyone was being very precautious.
I've just thought, if there was rain as well, because at the very end you had the warped wall, but if it's soaking wet, that's going to affect the course, isn't it?
Yes. They dried it and everything.
Right. Oh, okay. That's something.
Everyone was like picking and choosing exactly when they did it.
I got you.
But I was very nervous. I don't know what it is. I just get nervous before the competition. So I was like, I'll play it safe for the first round. And we did a decent time. And then the second day, we went for the second attempt. And I see nothing but red. I just went for it. Right. However, I didn't see the red bell. So I got disqualified. But if I hadn't got disqualified, I would have got potentially 3rd or 4th place. And I would have been very happy with that.
Because I did see this on the clip. So it's very difficult to notice on camera. But apparently, at each obstacle, there's a little bell that you have to hit to clarify that you've completed it. So is that the
so on everything that's hanging, there'll be a bell that you have to hit to show that you've completed it.
Right.
And then when I got to, I think, the second or last obstacle, I just seen the walls. I got a good time, just run.
Yeah.
But obviously I didn't hit the bell. But I'm still very proud of it because now I know what I can achieve. And it's made me excited for Worlds in September time.
Do you know, I think you're right because, I mean, no one has, anyone's sporting career, nothing ever goes absolutely perfectly. And sometimes it's those little mistakes, you learn so much from those.
Exactly.
And like you said, you know what you're capable of.
Yeah.
And then it's just about putting all the pieces together and then make most of it. When is the Worlds, out of interest?
So it'll be September.
Okay. What location for that one?
So it'll be in Belgium.
Oh, okay,
I'm not sure the location exactly.
Right,
yet.
okay, yeah.
But it'll be about 3-4 day events.
Oh, right, yeah.
But I am very excited.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's not about winning, it's about enjoying it.
Exactly,
And that's what I like to tell people as well. No matter what it is, whether you play football, gym, weightlift, as long as you enjoy it, that's the most important thing. Because I think people can get obsessed with it.
I think you're right because, if you get too obsessed with it, it's almost like the fun goes out of it. And then if you're putting pressure on yourself that you must perform, I see people, they just bog themselves down more and more. And like you said, the enjoyment factor. And I've noticed, anyone who sees any videos of you doing training, it's like you're smiling all the time, isn't it? You're just...
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Such a big part of things. Yeah. So, okay, so you got the training sort of side of things. What about what do you do for a living? What's that side of things? Do you have like business ventures? Whatnot?
So it's a bit all over the place at the moment. Mm-hmm. So I do a lot of stunt and filming work.
Right.
And I've stopped it for a little bit just because it's a lot of travelling.
Right.
Your body can get quite battered as well.
Yeah.
And I'd rather focus on the competitions, which I enjoy more.
I understand, yeah.
But my main goal in life, I have a rucksack business, which I've neglected massively.
Yeah.
But I've designed some Contestant opening rucksacks, so a normal rucksack, just slightly different from the standard. But my goal is to try and get it in as many shops, as many people have it.
Yeah.
Just because I want to feel like I've accomplished something in life.
Yeah.
And why not? I don't want to just work for someone else.
Yeah.
Just make the most of it.
Do you know what's the name of the rucksacks?
So it's called Armour Me because they're armadillo shaped. It's
right.
Armour and then hyphen me.
Oh, that's okay. Got you. Yeah. Do you want to get one a minute? Do you want to just one? Yeah. Hold on. Back in a moment. So
this is one of the rucksacks here.
Yeah.
It's called Lucent Green, and it's water resistant because obviously in the UK it rains 24/7. Let's be honest. There's no outer pockets, so say if you were to take it to...
I get caught in so I get caught. It's all right, there's training going on here as well, so it's all action. Yeah.
But no, it constantly open, so say if you're at the bus stop or in a busy area and you've got a lot in your bag, you can control how much you open it.
Right.
So you can choose how much you open it, grab whatever you need, zip it back up, and then you've got inner pockets as well for phone, keys, laptop, that kind of thing.
Do you know what? I remember once with me, one of the times going to the gym, I decided I was going to run to the gym to do a spin class instead of taking the car. Had my backpack on, ear pods in, and as I got to the gym, I realised my bag felt a bit light, and I realised the zip had suddenly just started to come undone, and all the contents, or half the contents, just fallen out. So I had to run back and try and figure out where on earth everything was. So
I'll give you this bag after.
At least this sort of thing will do a better job. Yeah.
But no, it's 30 litres, decent size for everyday use. So at least if you go out in the city or if you're going to the gym, it will keep up with you.
Didn't you also say with this that it's also within the dimensions if you're on flights for hand luggage, it does fall within that range?
Exactly. At least it's travel size, you can fit everything you need. Obviously, this one's day glow, so say if you were to go out for a walk in the evening or cycle, at least you can be seen by cars, or even for kids if you were to get them a bag for school. And they're crossing road, that kind of thing, at least they'll be seen and safe, basically, And lightweight, thick padding, so you can load it with anything you want. Rocks if you wanted to. You'd barely fit on your back, barely.
Actually, you'd do with chin-ups and everything, wouldn't you?
Same with you. You can row with it or something.
Yeah, I could do that. I don't need any extra weight for doing chin-ups. I'm carrying enough of it already.
No, being silly.
Yeah, you'll see up on screen now. You'll see what the website looks like, and you've got a few different ones to choose from. Very, very useful, especially for those of us who go to the gym quite regularly. So, apart from this, so you also mentioned about stunt work as well. So, am I right? You've been in films and TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, so
do tell.
Nothing extreme.
Yeah.
So just be a few fake fights.
Right.
maybe like running from the police.
Right.
Getting hit by a car potentially.
Right. Yeah.
But nothing super extreme. But I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it does take its toll a lot.
Yeah.
But it is exciting. Like, you show up, you don't know what costume you're going to be in,
right?
Like what your action could be, and you meet a lot of people as well.
Oh, excellent!
Like, I used to be very shy in school. Like, people used to think I was a mute, basically.
Right.
And I think from filming, being in front of 30, 40 people that you have no clue who they are, you do get pushed out of your comfort zone now.
Right. Yeah.
And I think now I'm at this stage where, like, I am genuinely happy, and I do feel quite confident talking to people, because treat everyone like they're your friend. And I think especially with ninja sport as well, it's helped me, because everyone's into the same thing. You really have something in common, and you just have even if you come to True Function, this place here. Yeah. In the evenings, you get a good few ninjas that come in, or a few beginners. Yeah. Nobody judges anyone. Like, everyone supports. Yeah. We cheer each other on, teach each other teach each other tips. Yeah.
Easy to get those. That one. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something's on our mind.
Yeah.
But, we teach each other different skills, and there's no judgment. So, like, no matter where you start, you're all together. It's not like the gym where, like, everyone keeps to themselves. Yeah. It is very much so a community. Yeah. That's for sure.
No, that's what I found, because this is my first time. Because you train here quite regularly, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this is literally, although I've known Dion for quite a few years, this is my first time coming to Swindon to check the venue out, and it's absolutely amazing. I mean, you're going to be doing a few bits on the course anyway to show us, show us how it's done.
Show a few things.
So, I mean, what would be your advice to people who either are looking to get into ninja sports, or even just trying to get to the gym in general? You know, because I mean, like, I remember with me when I was at that stage where I sort of wanted to start getting fit, but taking that first step, I was sort of quite nervous about it. Really. I mean, what would you recommend to people?
I would definitely say start with what you feel comfortable with. Mm-hmm. And I think if you just get a bit of, like, good music going, get a good playlist, that helps massively, because when you're focusing on that, you're already in a good mood, because music is the key.
It does.
Music is key. Yeah. But start with a few things you feel comfortable with. Yeah. Music. Go through a few motions, and then with time, like, you'll build up the confidence, the strength, then you can progress to more things.
Got you.
But I think even just, like, watching, like, TikTok, YouTube, just for advice and tips, it helps massively as well. Yeah. Like, social media, it's amazing. Obviously, it's got its bad points too, but it's amazing when you want to learn things, because there's so many different people, and a lot of people show it in different kind of ways, and obviously we learn in different ways as well. So you find that person where you understand, and they break it down to a good point.
I understand. Yeah,
same
some
with, like, a class instructor, you've got your favourites.
It's true. I'll fully admit it. The last person I interviewed, Wesley Two Scoops Berry, he was the reason I started going to the gym. This was back in the mid-90s. I mean, for all we know, you could be the person that's going to inspire someone, someone to start going to the gym for the first time, and give them sort of the motivation to.
You never know, though. Like, for me, as long as you enjoy it, get that nice balance where it's not becoming obsessive, and you enjoy it. That's the key. That's the key for it.
Yeah.
That's something I promote on my social media as well. Just strive for progress, not perfection. Like, success, like, celebrate the milestones. Yeah. Don't beat yourself up if you don't get something, because the human body, you know how it is. Like, it's not consistent every week. You're not always going to be going on that level. Sometimes you can stay at a standstill. Sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it's good. But you just accept it and you enjoy it.
Yeah. Because I first met you at the Crips Calls at the Bristol Ninja at the opening of that. And I just remember a few people, we just watched you flying around on the obstacles, and it has to be seen to be believed. That's why you'll be seeing some clips of Mila flying around the course here, because if you didn't catch her on Ninja Warrior last year, or you haven't seen her at the footage, there is footage online of her at the European Obstacle Championships, it has to be seen to be believed. I mean, it is just, like I said at the start, you see stuff in films and you know that they're using cables, they're using assistance, but this is to prove that some people can do that without any of that assistance, and it's I must say it's pretty inspiring to see all of that in action, especially in person. Watching it on your phone, watching it on your phone is one thing, or on the TV, but to actually see it being done for real is seriously impressive. So
I appreciate it. Like, it does mean a lot. It does mean a lot, for sure.
Yeah. But anyway, look, Mila, thank you so much.
No,
thank you so much for this.
Much,
yeah, no worries. So,
I'm gonna do a high five.
You see on screen, normally green screen, CGI, and I forgot my lines.
You know what's funny? I actually messed up on that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was testing.